Hello everyone, welcome to MS Inspire. It's been quite a long time since we um done a session, a live session, and with me on board. So today we have Ekundayo Boluwatife. Sorry for the pronunciation, I killed it. So we have Ekundayo, who is a beta Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador from Nigeria, currently studying electrical and electronics engineering. She's passionate about building embedded systems with C++ and exploring cybersecurity and all it's got to offer. And she's currently builds web applications with JavaScript. So we have her today, and she's going to tell you what are the basics of OneDrive and how it is the ultimate cloud storage. So without any further ado, I'll just hand over the session to Ekundan. So hey, can you hear me? Okay, I'm much audible. Okay, I can see your screen now. You're on mute. You can unmute.
Okay, can everyone hear me now?
Yes, everyone can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you still see my screen, the presentation? All right, all right, all right. Okay, so let's get on to business. I am Ekundayo Boluwatife once again, and I'm a beta Microsoft ambassador, student ambassador, and I'll be taking us through OneDrive, the ultimate cloud storage. I want us to see if how we can use OneDrive and make the absolute and total use of OneDrive. Have you ever lost a file or have you lost a file or folders, and imagine how painful it has been for us and how we can use OneDrive and make the we've been when we lost that file. Can we imagine the pain it has cost us, or the importance of the file? How we sought so many places to recover the files and then we couldn't recover it. Okay, so OneDrive is somewhere and is a software by Microsoft that has come up, and it's a software that's telling us no to loss of files. We can recover our lost files through OneDrive, and we can also save our files so that it will avoid losing it at any point in time, probably through virus crashing our systems, or a cyber criminal attacking our systems and probably asking for ransom for the files, to collect the files back. We don't need all of that anymore. We just need to save our files on OneDrive and then collect it, access it wherever and whenever we need it. So let's throw more light on OneDrive. Okay, today let's quickly run through what we're going to take today. We'll see OneDrive features and benefits, helpful tips on OneDrive. Sorry, is my slides going through? Can you see the next slide? All right, all right. So we'll look at the OneDrive features and benefits, tips on OneDrive, helpful tips on OneDrive that would help us how to maneuver whenever we're using OneDrive. And then lastly, we will see how to synchronize our files with OneDrives in Windows so as to promote and to help us to access OneDrive easily on our systems just through the File Explorer. So we will start now. OneDrive. All right. Oh, sorry. So what do you say? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So all right. Let's continue. Now, OneDrive was previously called SkyDrive and is a file hosting service and synchronization service operated by Microsoft as part of its web version of Office. So it allows us to access our files wherever anywhere we are, whatever system or whatever devices we want to use, we can access the stored files there, and we can even store our files in OneDrive from our systems or anywhere. We can just access it anywhere with any device. We just need to log in to the OneDrive app, and then we are good to go. So OneDrive has made everything easier, and it has made it really, really easier for us, so that whenever we need a file or whenever we need to save a file, we don't need that particular device to save that file or to access that file. We can use it anywhere and everywhere. So, and it is not just limited to Windows. It is also, you can use it on your iOS or your Mac OS, and everywhere. Once you have an Outlook account, you automatically have OneDrive. You know, when you first register, when you first sign into your OneDrive account, that is, you just use your Outlook account to log into your OneDrive. When you first have it, you would have 5 gig free storage. That's one benefit of OneDrive. It gives every user a 5 gig free storage, and then you also have an opportunity to buy extra or take extra storage free. Sometimes it is free if you use your renewal. It will give you a link. You can share that link, and then you would give your friends, if you bring your friends to use OneDrive, it will give you extra storage of a very large amount. And then by this, we don't have problem of storage anymore. You can even buy up to 1 TB storage on OneDrive, so that you wouldn't complain of lack of storage or any of lack of storage or anything like that. You can just store your files, be it photos, videos, your documents, and then you can sync it with the Microsoft Office 360 and 365 rather. You can use those all the apps inside your Microsoft Office 365 are synced to OneDrive, so that your files on whenever you finish creating a file on any of those apps, it saves automatically to OneDrive if you have logged in and if you can access the OneDrive on the system. So it has made everything easier so as to prevent loss of files for us, and then files recovery. You know, one very good thing about OneDrive also is, if you have deleted your files and then you need to know you need that file badly, but you probably forgot that you needed it and then you deleted it, or probably you didn't need it at that point in time and then you deleted it, and then it became something that you really, really need right then and right now. You can just go to the recycle bin. If it's still within 30 days of when you deleted that file, you would get your file back in the version that it was. And also OneDrive has this this ability to help us retain previous versions of our files. If you've changed the file, you've made changes to a file often and often, and then you need a certain version of that file, OneDrive has this ability to keep over 25 versions of a file that we've made changes to. We can see that it has made everything easier for us. You can't complain. There's no more complaints to loss of files or disappearance of files or whatever it is, or probably our younger ones accidentally deleting our files or folders or work documents or anything like that. Any important documents you have, and it's an ultimate something that you don't want to lose. You can just come to OneDrive, save it under OneDrive, and then that's all. You're good to go. So OneDrive is a file hosting device. Sorry. OneDrive has this file hosting. It hosts. Okay, let me tell you how it works. It hosts our folders and everything, our documents in cloud, so that it is out of virus, which it is secured every time it updates, as Microsoft updates OneDrive, it is more secured, so that we don't have to complain about our files getting corrupted with virus. There's nothing like, oh my god, my file has been corrupted with virus. No, there's nothing like that anymore. Our files are safe and secured. So that's just basically what OneDrive is all about, the overview of OneDrive. Okay, now let's look at the next thing, the features and benefits of OneDrive. Sorry, I would quickly um remove the full screen. I want to do something. Okay, let's look at the features and benefits of OneDrive. So OneDrive, as we've seen it, has many features, has many benefits that we can use, and also that can help us whenever we're using our OneDrive. And some of the features, I said something like this earlier, we can use it to connect all our files across the Microsoft 365, so that we don't have to complain about lots of files anymore, or our 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 Microsoft apps not saving the documents or anything like that. No, there is nothing like that anymore. You can just connect all your files across the Microsoft 365, so that you're good to go anywhere you are, wherever you are, and then you need that document from your Microsoft 365. You can just log into your OneDrive, and then you collect it easy and fast. There is no need for anything. You just have to log into it. So sorry for this.
I think we lost her. Let me just check back and come with you guys. Okay, everyone, we have our speaker back again. So I'll just give it back to my speaker then. So hey, you can go ahead.
All right. I'm so sorry, guys, for the cut off in connection. I didn't realize I got cut off and I just kept talking. Okay, so I was talking about the features and benefits of OneDrive, and I was saying how you can connect all your files Microsoft 365, across the Microsoft 365 so that you can access your files anywhere and everywhere you go. You don't have to carry that same folder or that same screen, that same device everywhere you go, so that it has just been made easier and faster. You can always access and protect your business and school account, your business account, and your school work, your business work, and everything you can think about with this intelligent file hub that you can share and then collaborate from anywhere on your device. Also, we see it enhances collaboration in teams. You can work better together. You can create a shareable link and share files on folders and themes. And then you can also grant expiring access to whatever you shared. When you share the link, you can create an expiration date so that you can sorry you can create an expiration date. Can you hear me? All right. So I was saying you can create an expiring date so that the users might not be able to view the files after a time or after a set date. Probably your lecture notes on for a school work. If you're a lecturer in a school, you can share the lecture notes with your people your students, and then probably during the examination time you set the date to probably the previous day before the examination time, and then by the time you want to have the exams, the students can no longer access the lecture notes that's during the exam period. So it has enhanced collaboration in teams. Another feature of OneDrive is it uses visibility and controls for security. It does this so that it enhances the admin capabilities with sync, report. It can apply sensitive labels and manage the migrations on OneDrive. When you want to move the files from one folder to another, you don't have to be scared probably of security if your files are secured or not. No, there's nothing like that anymore. The securities are everything is secured on OneDrive so that it will enhance the admin capabilities. And another one, you can access it anywhere. I've said that repeatedly. You can access it anywhere. You can easily store and discover your individual and shared work files in Microsoft 365, and including Microsoft Teams. You can access files on Microsoft Teams on your OneDrive, and even your offline edits will automatically sync the next time you connect. So you don't have to be scared. Probably you don't have network and you're scared of what will happen. There's nothing like that anymore. You just have to save it to your OneDrive while you're offline, or keep on editing while you're offline. And then when next your internet connection comes back, it will automatically sync the edit and then keep those versions so that whenever you need a version, you would still find it. Now, another one is seamless collaboration. It helps us to work faster and smarter with anyone inside or outside our organization. So now OneDrive is not just limited to our work people or to people that work with us. No, it's for everyone, both in and outside the organization. You can work with anybody and then work together to achieve a better goal. And surely your files are secured so that you you can work together using all the Microsoft 365 apps across the web, across mobile, and across the desktop. Wherever device, whatever device you want to use, you can connect to OneDrive and then use it there. Probably your system or your tablet or your phones, or even if you don't want to use it on your main system and you want to use the web app, it is available for whatever kind of use. Another one is the untethered mobility. Here you can view or edit and then share files on the go with the OneDrive mobile app. And then let's take note that this works with the OneDrive mobile apps. With the OneDrive mobile app, yeah, you can easily capture your whiteboard. Probably you're in school and then your lecturer is as this note or this important information on the whiteboard, and then it's about to rub it off. You can just use your cameras to camera the whiteboard and then scan, or you can scan work receipts so that you don't have to be scared about losing it. Automatically your camera syncs with the OneDrive so that small papers that has information, you won't lose them to carelessness or whatever it is. You won't lose them. Once you have a screenshot of it on your phone, you can sync it to OneDrive. Then we can see it can power a it helps to power a classified experience so that you can easily add shared files from Teams or SharePoint to OneDrive. OneDrive has this easy use that you can just add your shared files, or you can put files there, you can store files there. So it is not this echoing tax when you're using OneDrive. It's a very easy stuff to use. Even you can OneDrive. Some benefits of OneDrive. OneDrive is one of the leading cloud storage service platforms on the market and an obvious choice for both businesses and users who employ the Microsoft Office packages. So that when we're using OneDrive, those that use OneDrive already, we can see that yes, OneDrive is this top cloud storage platform that has every work we need on it. It has every benefit and it has everything we need on it there. Now, some benefits: it has free storage. Like I said earlier, OneDrive offers 5 gig of free storage space, and we can also earn a chance to win extra free storage space. Also, OneDrive has introduced a referral incentive. That's the how to have a chance to earn extra free storage space. It has this referral incentive that I was trying to recall earlier on, that it can bring your friends to sign up to OneDrive account, and then you have additional storage if your friend uses that your referral link, and then so that their mobile app camera will be automatically synced to OneDrive, so you can have your photos online, just like the way Google Photos does their own. But this you can do every document on your OneDrive. It also has easy organization. Here you can store any kind of file on OneDrive, videos, document, anything. OneDrive, you can also have you can also connect your Xbox 365 for we gamers in the house. You can connect your Xbox 360 or your Xbox console to your OneDrive, so that you don't have any regret when your game crashed, or probably you don't have any regret if your game didn't save or anything like that. Everything will be synced every time you have an internet connection. Now, Also, OneDrive has this close collaboration with Office. Already said that previously too. It's all your 365 Microsoft 3 Office 365 apps. It's connected with OneDrive so that you have, if you have an Office 365 subscription and you open a document, you can save it to OneDrive, or even while you are editing, you can save it to OneDrive, and it will keep that version, the or probably at most maximum 25 versions. It keeps it there so that you don't have to have regrets when you can't find those files anymore on your system, or your hard drive crashed, or different, there are different causes to loss of files. Just as I've experienced it, knows how painful it is losing one file or the other, no matter how less of importance it is. If you even probably your lecture notes or whatever it is, it's very painful losing files. So we can use OneDrive. Also, OneDrive has the social networks connections that you can connect all your social networks to your OneDrive account. You can link it to your OneDrive account so that you can share files with colleagues, and permissions can be set for each of those users to read from, or you can set those permission access to either read only or read and edit. There are some documents that are held of high importance, and you don't want your viewers to edit those documents. So you can set the permission to read only or read and edit, however you like it. You can just set the permission, and then sometimes OneDrive can also help you. Your colleagues can also comment when you post a file through OneDrive to your social network. Your colleagues can comment on it, and then you can also set those permissions to comment rather. You can set the permissions to comment, those you want to receive comments from and those you don't want to receive comments from. They are all available on OneDrive. Okay, let's look at some helpful tips that we should know on OneDrive, some helpful tips that I just want to let us know. Okay, you can see the first one there. You can edit your files. You can edit your file or folder sharing permissions. You can change the permissions to whoever you want to view it, because nowadays cloud drive services are very, very, very popular, so that whatever you need is available for you. And this is one of an important need in cloud storage or cloud services. People want to edit and then change the sharing permissions. They want to change the sharing permissions and set whoever they want to see those files they posted, or those people they don't want to view those files they posted. So just like every other cloud storage, you can control whether the files will be view only or view and edit or public access. For that public access, everybody and anybody can view it. And then the view and edit, as it says, view and edit, you can view or edit. You can also set those people that can view and edit it. So this also applies for sharing by email or on a social network website. If you would like to monitor who has been editing the files you shared, you can also set the option that requires users to log in first, so that you would see their details, their informations. The details are always on the right, so that you can see whosoever is accessing that shared folder or that shared files, and whatever permissions to comment on shared files. Yeah, like I said, you can send to those who comment and those who should not comment. so that you don't have to worry about people changing or saying different upsetting comments on whatever you just posted. You know, you can just change the permissions of the comments and then you're good to go. Also, you can make when you do something like that, it's a trick for people that use Windows libraries though. You can sync all your folders to OneDrive so that it will be available to you anywhere and everywhere you go. You know, when your system, when you all your device, all your folders and all your files are on the primary drive, rather on OneDrive, you don't have to take your system out. You know, some of us are our systems are bulky and or are heavy, and we don't want to be carrying systems all about. So something you can do, you just sync your files to your OneDrive, all the folders on your system. You just sync it to your OneDrive, and then from anywhere you can access it from anywhere in the world, any system, any device you have, you can access it there. Okay, another one is access every file on your PC remotely. That's one interesting feature for OneDrive. You can access every file in your PC, even if it is not in the OneDrive folder. Now, you can see even if it is not in the OneDrive folder, you can access it. So, let's say you left this important work at home and you're scared your boss will give you a query or something like that, you don't have any problem. You know, you can just access your computer via your OneDrive and then look for that file in your own PC from work. The catch is your PC has to be running and have an internet access. So once you have an internet access, you just log into your OneDrive and then you would see your PC, the document on your PC. You can see it, you can check it from your OneDrive, you can access it, but then you cannot edit it. You can only view, you cannot edit. You know, so that you don't have probably if someone can access your files, someone, probably a friend, and you don't want them to edit it, there's no problem to worry. You don't have to worry about that. They cannot edit it. They cannot edit those files once you want to access it remotely. You cannot edit those files or they cannot be deleted. So you don't have to worry about your files disappearing from someone making changes to it and all of that. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Also, there is this view or edit your files simultaneously on OneDrive. You can view or edit your files simultaneously. Right. Yeah, you have this easy way to edit your files so that you don't have to. You know, probably you're work. Hi. All right. I don't know what's wrong with the connection today. Okay, so I was talking about how you can view or edit your files simultaneously. You know, editing simultaneously, it might not be a new feature for those that a new feature, you know, it is available on Google Drive, but then with OneDrive, you'll be able to do that with an online version of Microsoft Office product like the Word, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, the Excel, and the OneNote. So that any changes made to the document will be synced online. And once you access a file online and then you made changes to it, the changes will be synced to the one that you have in your OneDrive. So that, and then the pop-up, you see pop-ups to notify you that, okay, this file has been changed, or a change has been made to this file, either by you or a collaborator, so that not just anybody can do that. The person would have to be probably in partnership with you, or probably have a permission to do that. And then you can just save it to view the edited session, and then you would see it. If it's the other person that has edited it, you will see that it will be highlighted with the other person's name. So you don't have to worry about just anybody editing your files, or just anybody accessing your files. So this Microsoft Office web apps give you all the basic functionalities their desktop programs can provide. And you can prevent slideshows on the PowerPoint. You can present slideshows PowerPoint. That's on the web app. If you left your document at home and then you have this presentation that you can just access that PowerPoint and then even present it on the web app. Or after editing a file, you can present it anyhow or anywhere you want. And it is a great thing because your file will be updated with the Microsoft Office apps will also be updated. So you don't have to worry about this one updated online and then the other one updated. No, everything syncs together and then works together because there's a collaboration with every OneDrive app, every Microsoft app, Office app to OneDrive. Also, you can automatically sync your notes to OneDrive. Yeah, you can add notes to OneDrive while on your smartphone or your tablet with the Microsoft OneDrive or OneNote mobile app. This is available on iOS. It is available on Android or your Windows phone. You just have to log in with your Microsoft account to start using this app. The interface is very, 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 it looks very, very good, very organized, so that whatever you're doing is you understand what you're doing, and then you can even design it to your own taste. Your OneDrive app, you can design it to however you want it to be. So you can add notes from your OneNote. The those that use the OneNote mobile app, you can sync it to your OneDrive, so that if your phone has been stolen or if you lost your phone, then those OneNote, the note in the OneNote app will still be available for you. So you will not have any problem losing those notes. Also, you can integrate your OneDrive with your Gmail. Yeah, this is what many people do not know. You can integrate your OneDrive with your Gmail. You just need to download attachment.me. This is a Google Chrome extension or Firefox add-on. Then if you install it, after installing it, you'll be able to attach any file on your OneDrive to your Gmail account. It's just very, very easy. Install attachments.me or the Firefox add-on, and then you'll be able to attach any file on your OneDrive to your Gmail account. You just click, I think there you would see it, share from OneDrive. You can look through all the files on your OneDrive, and then once you've selected the one you want, you just create a link that you can share to even email your people. You can your colleagues, people working with you, or even those that are working outside your organization. But then the files that you've shared through that attachment.me can only be viewed and not edited, so that your original documents will remain in OneDrive. Then you can avoid mistakes with recycle bin and the versions. Yeah, if you happen to accidentally delete a file, OneDrive will still have it in an online recycle bin. There you would find it Hello. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for this internet connection. Okay, let's continue. So I was saying you could avoid mistakes with recycle bin and versions. Yeah, I said OneDrive keeps 25 changes made to your documents, so you'll be able to recover or restore any version of the files you've any version of the changes that have been applied to your file, to your documents. And if you're a chronic saver, well, there's no worry. It will only update the version history after a successful sync. The items in the recycle bin will be automatically deleted after 30 days. But if the recycle bin exceeds the total 10% of your total storage limit, then the oldest item will be deleted after it has been there for 3 days. So if you're running out of storage on OneDrive, then you just the document that's been deleted, the oldest files they will be deleted after 3 days. It's no more be 30 days if you just have 10% of your total storage limit. So you just have to be careful about deleting your items and all like that. Now we have seen the features that has been the features or the helpful tips on OneDrive, and you can see that you can combine the features of two or more cloud storage services and in OneDrive. OneDrive has combined features of many cloud storage services we have so that it can improve your experience using the OneDrive app. Now let's go to the last on the list. We want to talk about how to synchronize your files with OneDrive in Windows. This would give you it will help you to it will give you a very, very, very easy access to your OneDrive. You can sync the files between the computer and the cloud so that you can get your files from anywhere, your computer, your mobile device, and even through the OneDrive website at onedrive.com. If you add or change or delete a file or a folder in your OneDrive folder, the file that file is automatically added, changed, or deleted in the website, and vice versa. If you the OneDrive folder on your system, any changes you make on it would also be applied on the OneDrive website. Or anyhow, if it's the other way around, the changes made will be applied on each of them. Both of them are synchronized, so you can work with your synced files directly in your file explorer, so that you don't have to be opening OneDrive app every time you want to save, every time you want to store, or every time you want to access a file or a folder. Even when you're offline or when you're online, you can still access those files in your file explorer. So let's quickly run through it. So the first step here says you would install the OneDrive app, the OneDrive sync. You don't have one, you just install the OneDrive sync app. You would find it anywhere on Google Chrome. You find it anywhere. You install it. Then after installing, you have to Okay, after installing, you have to sign into your OneDrive account. If you have one, we can have the personal OneDrive account or the school or work OneDrive account. So if you have two of them, do not worry. You can add the both of them to your OneDrive the OneDrive folder. And if you do not have a OneDrive account, as far as you have an Outlook account, that's a Microsoft account, you're good to go. Then you automatically have a OneDrive account. You just need to set it up. So you sign in with your email address. Most times it ends with outlook.com at outlook.com. So once you sign in, you either register or you sign in. That if you create an account, if you do not have an Outlook account, so from there, after signing in, the next one says okay, after you sign in, it will show you this picture, this window on my screen. You would see the Microsoft OneDrive. Yes, this is the best time to change the directory if you want to. Look at the directory users join OneDrive control. So this is the work account of this user, of this OneDrive user. This is the work account. You can also add your personal account, anyone you like. You can add either of them or both of them. So this is the best time to change the accounts or the directory that is here. This is the best time to change it. And those that are using Windows 7, there's no problem. You can also find Microsoft OneDrive there. You would see it under programs. You select your Microsoft OneDrive and you can sign in, you can set it up. And if you're using Windows 8, you would set for OneDrive Business, then select the OneDrive for Business app, and then you can sign in from there. So after you probably want to change it or not, if you're not changing it, you can just click on next. And if you're changing it, you change the location and then you fill in whatever location you want to do, you want to change it to, and you click on next. Then you're ready to go. It's not a long process like that. You just have like 3 to 4 steps and you're all done. So you just have to install the OneDrive app and then you sign in and change your directory if you want to, and that's all. So this is it. OneDrive will give you this pop-up to tell you, make you understand the how do I say it now? It will make you understand how your files are. It will make you understand the what your files are, or how the files are. Like, look at the first one. There's this OneDrive icon below on the left bottom corner. You can see that it's telling us, when you see something like this on your file or your folder, it is saying that this file, it doesn't take space on your PC, and then it will be downloaded as you can use them. That means this file or this folder is not on your system. It is available online, and when you need it on your system, you would have to download it as you want to use it. And look at this next one, the one with a circle and a tick inside. This is available on your device, so it has been downloaded to your device so that you can edit it while you're offline. And then this last one has the shaded green inside the circle. It says to ensure you can always access your important files even when you're offline. So if you want to make sure that that this device is always on the system, on your system, you can just click the file and select always keep on the device, or the shortcut should be Shift and F10. So it will tell you how to maneuver the OneDrive app, but since you will just find it in your file explorer, so you don't need much tutorials on how to use it. You'll find it on your file explorer and you're good to go. You can start transferring, storing or accessing your files or your folders. So you said, look at this person. I said earlier that the contour is the work account, the work OneDrive account, and then this is the personal. This person already has his personal account on the OneDrive. This is your file explorer now, and you can see here both the work account and the personal account. So for this person, it is very, very easy to move the files to access. Remember, yeah, this
I think again we lost her. I will be back soon.
If this person has a personal and work account on OneDrive, and this person has synced both of them to their file explorer, so we don't have to worry if we want to do that. There's a way we can there's a way we can change it in the settings. Or you can add an account. So you would, after you follow those instructions, you would see your OneDrive files or your folder appear in this folder here. You would see it in your file explorer. Now you would, after all of that has been set up, you would see this icon on your taskbar, in this taskbar location, around that those date size and all of that. You would see it on your system there. So it will indicate if you're on, if you have an internet connection, it will automatically sync your files or your folders, your documents that have been stored there offline. It will sync them to the web, to the OneDrive web, or whatever you've stored offline. It will automatically sync it so that when you log in on another system or another device, you would find that document. So it automatically does the synchronization. So you don't need to worry about manual updating. It would automatically do that for you. So there's no need to worry about that. Now, I was saying if we want to add an account, you would go to your OneDrive app. Then under you would see settings, account, backup, network, office, and about. So on to add an account, you go to account, then you can add an account. Or if you want to change the location where the OneDrive folder should be, then you would choose folder, or you would choose the folder, you choose folders, and then you can change the location from there. I hope you gained one thing or the other. I hope you really learned a lot. I guess we've come to the end of OneDrive, the ultimate cloud storage. Is there any question or over?
Yeah,
I think I'm done.
yes, well, first of all, amazing session. Thanks for joining me. And
Thank
regarding a
you very
question, there
much.
was a question, but I answered them the question because it wasn't relevant to the explanation. So it's fine. I answered them the question. Well, and yes, thanks for
Okay.
the awesome session. It was a really an insight for people who are like a lesser known to OneDrive, and I hope each and everyone who attended this session will have, and the future attendees who would watch the session as a VOD will have an exciting time. Yes, and yes, that's it. From any last words do you want to say before we end the stream?
Well, I would just advise every one of us to make use of our OneDrive. Those of us that have the Outlook account, and when we start using it, we would realize that we've been stalling, and then we've been waiting times, or we've been losing our files for no reason, because OneDrive has it has every functionality we might need for us to say no to losing our files. So we should just make use of OneDrive, and then we would see that it's a very, very, very easy software platform to use. I
Yes.
guess that's all. Thank you very much. I'm really
Thank you.
grateful, and I'm sorry as well for the cut off in the connection.
It happens every time. I I I I've been facing a lot of internet issues these days, but it's fine. Today it worked out for me. Okay then.
All right.
Thanks for joining everyone, and we'll catch you back next week, I probably, because there's a lot of stuff still lining up and probably being iterated, but will come soon to your YouTube. So thanks everyone. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you.